I just watched a movie that pissed me off so bad. I had to pick up my camera and talk to y'all about it. So let's chat because I cannot sit in this pistosity by myself. We all need to be upset. So we're gonna be traveling this weekend. So I was going to make this week's video about a black gay movie and just make it, edit it, and schedule the post for Friday, right? Why do I go and watch the movie and I'm sitting there, I'm like low-key enjoying myself, even though I already hate one of the main characters. I'm like, you know what? It's 2 hours long. Surely it gets better, right? I'm going to describe it to you because I cannot nor will I ever endorse the final message of this film. So Mitch and Raheem, two black gay men in New York City, they meet, they fall in love, blah, blah, blah. They go on literally one date, dear reader, one date. Raheem stays in Mitch's apartment for the next like 3 weeks. They don't leave. Neither one of them talk to their community at all. They just like stay all up under each other, right? You would think that it would turn into a beautiful black gay romance. No, it does not, because of Raheem. I mean, trifling behavior is trifling behavior, whether it's gay, straight, or otherwise. So me and Raheem, we do not go together. Now, first of all, this illiterate, stupid YN over here sitting here talking about some Judd every 5 seconds, talking about some, it means better than good. Even got everybody else in the movie saying it because he thinks it's like good, that's cool. Anyway, that's not even like my main problem with Raheem. My main problem with Raheem is that because he's younger than everybody else, which is fine, but it's such a maturity gap. They not only do they come from different worlds, and the whole thing is sort of about classism and how like Raheem and his people are more ghetto than Mitch and his people. Okay, cool, that's not the problem. Raheem is stupid. That's strike number one. Strike number two is when they have like a measly little fight or whatever because Raheem's friend gets a little ignorant up at Mitch's house. Mitch stands up for himself. Raheem's like, you have to go off on him like that. He's like, he was disrespecting me in my own house. I'm not gonna let that happen. So not only are you not sticking up for your boyfriend, whom by the way, they date like 4 months and never really acknowledge each other that they're each other's boyfriends. Meanwhile, Raheem's talking about some I love you after 3 weeks. You're pissing me off, bro. Anyway, strike two was when he just popped up with a child in the back seat of the car. He just showed up with a child in the back. Didn't introduce the baby or nothing. Didn't say this is my baby or nothing. The baby just is like, hi, let's go, dad. What? Strike three for me, and why I absolutely cannot endorse this is because at the end, when they do break up, because trifling behavior is trifling behavior. Why Raheem, they go to this party, Raheem letting his ex-boyfriend grind all up on him, picking up his shirt and everything. They was practically dry humping up in the function, and he gets his homeboy killed. So what does he do? He punches Mitch in the face, and then they spend the next like month or two apart, and Mitch is hearing everybody in his ear talking about some you in love, you in love, you in love. That's why you stuck on him. That's why you almost let him ruin your job. That's why you didn't let them move out of your house because you left him so bad. They get back together and he's like, if you ever punch me again, I'm going to have my whole family beat you up. Let your family beat him up, the baby mama, his other alive bestie, and the baby. I don't care. Just pissed me off to the final level of pistosity that I have ever reached ever in my life. Why don't you go take a long walk off the Brooklyn Bridge? How about that? The only good spot was seeing Broderick Hunter, my husband.
Ooh, wee!